Kawhi Leonard back in the building. Zubats and Barnes to jump center, and it's controlled by the Clippers. Raptors were scheduled to return home after the game on Friday. They had to spend an extra day there as PaulGeorge knocks it down, but
feeling a little bit healthier now than he did in the beginning part of the season.
It's a real barometer for Toronto. When wins, he averages 22 and losses at 16. He just had a bucket, now breaks free from Jackson off the window and in.
What? Sometimes they'll put you on the bench and they'll do some of those things, but Norm was a true professional and is a true professional.
And a key piece to that run in 2019. Here's Hernan Gomez. It's a little bit too strong. Kawhi into the front court. Leonard playing in his 14th game. PaulGeorge and the three is good. This is a team.
No, you're comfortable getting back in that rhythm. But once again, I love see Pascal going to the back. Just can't get it to drop. Just can't get it to drop. But I love how Fred is finding that balance to his game.
Kawhi ball fake with the hook, and it's good. In Cleveland, off of the bench here tonight, trying to deal with Zubats. Yeah, good job.
Have somebody that you traded for, and they come back home, and a fan shows appreciation. Oh, what about me? I'm here, you know. So he's going to definitely come out and play his butt off.
Morris knocks down the three. He can do that. And how about Malachi Flynn? Turns the corner and banks it in. PaulGeorge heaves it. Doesn't go. Raptors by 2. And hopefully he returns. Raptors can catch a break. There's PaulGeorge fading. George. Trying to work on Scotty. That's really good defense in Batum. Close out by Boucher. Raptors down by 1. PaulGeorge just turns and fires, and the veteran knocks down the 3.
You find a lot
time of year.
Yeah, you find a lot of athletes. They have that responsibility. They put that responsibility on themselves. But it's nothing better than when you give.
Felt he was fouled by Batum. OG, he's fouled, and you get in the hands of Fred VanVleet, right? And then Thaddeus Young checking in for the first time. George, and Flynn comes away with the steal. Here's Pascal over to OG, rising up. The 3, bucket and book it. I think everybody understands you need to come around, but guarding better. There's George getting right to the iron. That ends the run of the Raptors.
PaulGeorge going right by OG Anunoby, who's an outstanding defender, but that's how good PaulGeorge is.
Fred has it blocked by Batum from beyond the arc.
And they do a good job of spacing the floor out, getting to their spots. As you see, Pascal again.
But it gives them an opportunity, and it can set up your defense, all those other things. You miss those threes, and it becomes a quick 2 at the other end from transition as they get the stop.
Having a threat of making three-point shots can open up your offense.
Here's Pascal getting to the paint, and it rolls off of the iron.
But then finding Gary Trent Jr.
George off balance. Zubac second chance. George off balance. Zubac second chance. Been big on the glass. Second chance, and then George. He's got 12 points off of the bench. Top scorer for the Raptors. And from behind, got a piece of it. Here comes OG. And those are the sort of buckets that need to have go down. He's played well in the starting lineup with the starting group. Here's Morris. Jumper good.
That three-point shot, which we know he can make, becomes more consistent.
Yeah, watch out.
It'd be a great addition for this Raptors team.
31% of the season. Here it is. And this is what you like. I know he didn't make it. 5 of 19 from 3. And PaulGeorge right to the bucket. Lead growing. Up top, Zubats are shooting. better than 40% from 3 on the road. That's #1 in the NBA, and tonight they're 40%. Here's George, a shake shimmy. Siakam gets tied up. Over to George. George to Zubats. 23 points. Didn't play in New York, didn't play in Cleveland.
And I'm watching Nick Nurse, right? It's one of those plays in that high pick and roll. When it's that high, you can go under that, right? And meet Reggie Jackson as you see a turnover. I watched the Detroit Pistons come back yesterday against this Clippers team.
Thinking the same thing. Can the Raptors? 4 20-point scores. Scotty B on the back down. Over top. Doesn't go. Guarded by Barnes. Attacking. And a good job. 2:40 left. George behind the back. Step back. Bucket. Some injuries in his career. Battled through it. Here's Paul George. Doesn't go as we head to the 1-minute mark. And that's going to do it. The Clippers, they won last night in Detroit and tonight here in Toronto as Ty Lue makes his way over to the table.